Zone refining. In this module, you will learn about zone refining, a method used for obtaining highly purified metals. Some metals like silicon, tellurium, gallium, and germanium are required in highly pure form for most of their applications. To obtain purest form of these metals, a specialized method called zone refining is used. Zone refining was discovered by scientist W.G. Fan. This technique works on the principle that the impurities have higher solubility in the molten metal as compared to that in the solid metal. This difference in the solubility of impurities makes it possible to segregate the impurities in the metal to be refined. Let's now understand how the process of zone refining is carried out. For the process, a rod of impure metal is taken. This rod is placed in a tubular zone refiner. Inside the refiner, an inert gas environment is maintained. A circular mobile heater is placed around the rod. This heater moves along the rod from one end to the other. At a time, heater melts a particular zone or portion of the metal rod along with its impurities. As the heater moves to the next zone of the rod, the molten metal of the previous zone gets solidified again. During solidification of the metal, impurities of the zone move to newly heated zone or the zone that is in contact of the heater. In other words, as the heater shifts from one zone of the metal rod to another, the impurities also shift to the zone of molten metal. By the time heater reaches to the other end of the impure metal rod, the impurities get concentrated there. The end of the metal rod with concentrated impurities is then removed and discarded. The same process is repeated again and again till a highly purified metal is obtained. Let's summarize what you have learnt in this module. In order to obtain metals like silicon, germanium, and gallium in highly pure form, refining is carried out by zone refining. Zone refining was discovered by scientist W.G. Fan and is based on the principle that the impurities have higher solubility in the molten metal as compared to that in the solid metal. During the process of zone refining, the rod of impure metal is placed inside a tubular zone refiner with an inert gas environment. A circular mobile heater is placed around the impure metal rod, which is moved along the rod from one end to the other. As the heater shifts from one zone of the metal rod to another, the impurities also shift to the zone with molten metal. Finally, the impurities get concentrated at one end of the metal rod, which is later removed.